let's head to the northwest, northeast one more time. Hopefully there's no baddies. Okay. 2 more times will get us right next to that tower. That forest. It shouldn't put us into the forest. Should put us facing it. No, I stand in the forest. I don't think these squares quite align with where... No, I guess that kind of makes sense. Now that I think about it, I was looking at that wrong. So we want to go southeast. Not southwest. There we go. We should be able to get into this tower. Not that we really needed to. It's a nice place to hide, though. We're going to look to the northeast now. Oh. Oh boy. Okay, these guys might come at us. They might not. We're just going to seek, because we can. And we're going to find guidance. A voice calls, Rorthron the Wise can destroy the Ace Crown. That's good knowledge to know. So there's a lot of little hints like that that show up in the game at the points like this. We're done with him. He's not going to go fight those guys where they're at. Worst comes to worst, he's going to go around him and head to the next tower, which is in the mountains of Deadrak, it seems. And on the other side of the mountains of Deadrak, once you get past that one tower, is another citadel. So, probably try to head there. Head to our other guys here. We got Morkin. We don't want to send Morkin first. We'll send Corlith out first. So 1, 2 wild horses. Well, they couldn't keep me away. There's a little bit of a hill here. That must be that. So I want to keep going straight here. There's a village up ahead. Yep, it should be 2 steps away. Oh man, it's further away than I thought. But according to this, once we get here, we're 1, 2, 3 steps away from a citadel, and that's where it is. How far can we go? 1 step past the village. Alright, switch to Morgan, get him up there too. I guess we're not going to be resting in the village that night. You can rest in the village by seeking them. You know what? Stands on the downs. I don't know how big of a difference that makes. Maybe they're just a little bit better for combat reasons. Yeah. Stop here. Head to our last guy. And we're going to keep going east here. It's nice. Last time I kind of got lost where my guys were on the map. It's nice to... It's not perfectly reliable by any means, but it's nice to be able to have something to guide you along as to where things are. And one would assume that that people would have a map, at least somewhat of the kingdom that they're in. Now we're going to really quick seek here, and maybe we can get more of our guys onto feet. We have found wild horses. So I don't know if that's going to... we had about 800 guys on horseback before, didn't we? We still just have 800 riders. Apparently, it doesn't matter. But we found wild horses. It was fun. And we'll end our turn again. We're not doing too bad, all things considered. We could have lost more. It really sucks to have lost... we should have sent everyone down to that cave. Now, the caves really just have things like wolf slaying swords and dragon slaying swords. If we can get Morgan, Morgan already has a wolf sword. If we can get a dragon sword on our other guy and keep those 2 guys together, the only thing they got to worry about are the giants then. As long as we have an army with us, we don't have to worry about them at all, but... I think what we're going to do is wrap around the east side of this map. There's one more citadel in the forest of Dregrim, and then we're going to start heading north. Oh, the bloody sword of battle brings death to the domain of blood. And of Korith. Where's Korith? Is that where we are? No. Plains of Blood are here. Plains of Korith. Oh, that is where our wizard was heading. Oh, that might not be good, but if he gets there just in time, perhaps he might be able to sway the battle. There was a much more efficient way of sending him there if I didn't want to go through those towers, and I really probably should have used that as a means. Either way, we are going to be heading once more to the east, and then we should be able to get there by going southeast twice. Oh, only once. Perfect. All right. We're in the Citadel. Can you recruit our friend? Let's find out. Recruit the Lord of Dawn. There we go. All right, so from there we want to go northeast twice and then start heading straight east. What's to the northeast? Let's take a look. Well, there's some ruins of some kind. Oh, there's a monolith there. Maybe he can find an interesting item at this monolith. Or perhaps... Well, I should probably check how many armies he has here. 800 warriors and 500 riders. All right. Everybody's invigorated. Let's change to Morkan here. He can just keep going east, and we'll send him directly to this this monolith that we saw. There we go. And we'll do the same with Corleth. And he will search the monolith and see if perhaps he gets himself a sword. These guys don't have any armies yet. Well, Morkan never will have any armies. But Corleth could have armies if we find a place of the Fae for him to get them. So, let's have him seek. What is he going to find? Sword of the Dragon Slayer. Perfect. That's exactly what we wanted him to pick up. But the Ice Sphere is quite cold now. He's still utterly bold. So, that's not the best. We're going to keep looking east. Actually, we're going to change back to Shimral. And we're going to have him move northeast twice as well, get caught up. He's going to have the fewest number of moves out of everybody here. So we'll get him caught up and see how far we can make him move. There is a village. Is that directly to the east? Not quite. It's just past a cave to the east. If we look straight east, there is some plains and a fortress kind of over there. See how far we can get. He's on the plains now. Now that's all we could get. Oh boy, there's dragons coming up. Alright, we have someone with a Dragon Slayer. We're going to move our other guys east to help him out. That is not east. Oh, he is looking east. Oh, did I move him northeast by mistake? Looks like I did. That explains why things didn't quite make sense. But we're going to get them all together here. Hopefully everyone can make it there. We're going to mess some dragons up next turn for sure. We might hide in that little fort. Where do I think I am? I think I'm right there. Okay, that works. We have one more guy here, Dawn. He is going to continue northeast as well. Because I foolishly thought we were all looking east. We could have avoided these dragons completely, but he's not going to move any more than that. Keep everyone together. We're going to change to our wizard friend. It appears that these ice guys aren't going to attack us where we are. We don't want to fight them directly ourselves. I definitely don't want to lose him. He's up here all by himself. Let's look directly north. What do we see here? What about directly east? There should be a lake. There is not a lake. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong one. Okay, yeah, there's just going to be mountains all around. If we go east and then northeast. Yes. He's on the plains again now. You can see there's another tower just ahead there. However, we'll have to go through the mountains twice if we go this way. We'll go east once, and then once through the mountains. I think we'll be okay doing that. Now, how much time is left? The mountains are clearly going to be a slower way of walking. However, 3 hours remain in the day. We'll see how far you can get. No, mountains definitely take up time. But we're right looking at a tower. We'll check that place out. It has around it some ruins and a village that we could search, and a lake. Not that this lake will need, but end our turn. We're going to hopefully win some dragon combat next turn. I don't... we could push on and try to get directly to this citadel, skipping over this tower, just passing through the small valley in between the mountains to save us some time instead of going around them. Could work. And if we are where I think we are in this other thing, because that's a monolith, kept heading northeast. So I passed that, I went there. Yeah, we're going to want to head pretty much east from where we are. Actually, if I look directly east... Oh, there's blood. There's blood in all kinds of lands. Oh, man. There is death in the domains of dreams, and of Kor, and of Marklith, and of Dodrak, and of blood, and of blood. So there was 2 battles that happened on the thing of blood. We seeked on, yes. He's looking towards that tower. We're going to move up one. Northeast to the village. What do we got going on here? Village is there, so if I go, it's one in the mountain. We might just push on. Dragons standing in the way. All right, let's look east. No dragons. Got to go through the mountains this dumb way now. Oh gosh, that is not something we want. Can we sneak around him? That's the real question. The real question is clearly that citadel has been overrun. I do not think we're going to make it there in time. But there it is right over the pass. Got to give it a try. Maybe they're holding out. Maybe we can sneak in there and give them some relief in the form of a wizard. There are some dragons there, so if I look east, it should be some downs. Not really. Not really. Okay, there's a village. No, that's where we're looking right there. So we are definitely... Plains of Dawn. Village. We're not at a cave. Do you know what? We're just gonna head east. Let's leave those dragons behind. Actually, we're not gonna leave them completely behind. There's some ruins there. The ruins are in the... That's exactly where I am. Okay. I went north a little bit too much. So we're gonna move southeast. Once, twice. Oh boy. If that is true, looking to the east should not be looking at... Okay, that's exactly where I am. Okay. Know where I am on the map. Change this guy. He has the Dragon Slaying Sword, I believe. Let's double check that. Yep, Sword of the Dragon Slayer. So we're going to give him a Fight the Dragons command. He slew the dragons with the Sword of the Dragon Slayer. 6 hours of the day remain. He's invigorated. The ice sphere is quite cold, but he's utterly bold. He has with him, of course, the sword. Okay, so we want to look southeast now. And he's going to be a little bit up of Morkin. We'll keep him moving this way. 2, 3 times. That should have him within viewing distance of Morkin, though. So he's looking southeast. We want him to look west. Hey, look at that! Perfect. Okay, so back to Morkin. He's looking east. Hey, he's got a buddy there now. Perfect. We'll grab back to Corlith the Fae. He's going to look directly east as well. How far can he move to the east? 1. And there, poking up over the horizon, is a citadel for us to go to. Oh, but there's going to be wolves. That's okay. Morkin has a wolf sword. he could still keep going. We're going to let the armies catch up with us first. 5, Shimrel. I believe we want to go southeast. That couldn't have been where we went. Why are there wolves there now? Maybe we went east after that. No, we're still up a little bit too high here. No, that should get us where we need to be. Yep, there are our friends. We are now with them. All right. Now, the Fae can walk through the forest a little bit faster, so we may move Morkan and the armies up and take out these wolves quite handedly, just for the fact that it will save us a little time next turn. So, we're going to look east 1, southeast 1. Did I move? I don't think I did. Oh, there's our army up ahead. That makes it a lot easier to find. We should actually move these army guys first, shouldn't we? If we want to be able to easily target in where we want to go. Now, clearly I needed to move this way twice, not once. Yep, there we go. All right, we're all heading back to the same place again now. We're all good. Move up once more for everybody, but... yeah, okay, no, it'll work out better this way. We'll be able to do the fight tonight instead. Morkan will clearly defeat these wolves very easily. And we'll get Shimrel there too. No, he's there too. Okay, well, apparently there's lots of wolves, because we're seeing more wolves to the west now too. We're going to check out what's going on. We're going to fight the wolves. Apparently, unless they're being attacked, it doesn't matter who's with you when you do the fighting. Perhaps we should have waited a turn then. But it is now time to end our turn. Hope everyone survives the night. Hopefully they didn't notice a wizard walking by them, that army. They don't, I don't think they see you until you move on to their square. I hope. Fingers crossed. I mean, I've made worse mistakes starting out at the beginning of the game, so... but there's going to be blood on the Plains of Blood. I guess that's why they got that name. Hopefully Lake Blood that is on the Plains of Blood is not actually full of blood. However, its waters will probably run red soon enough with all the armies floating around there. It could be that I'm too far north here to do stuff. So yeah, there's the domain of Dordrak, and of Marklith, and of Dreams, and of Kor, and of Hearth, and of Ithrol, and of Ithrol, and of Blood. Where's Ithrol? Oh, I think they're chasing us down. They're coming after our army that we're slowly bringing to this other citadel. We may have to make a stand there at some point. Do we seek Dawn? Yes. This video is going to be much longer than I thought. However, I'm fine with that. We're all going to move east 1 here. Can we move further? No. We are going to just switch to Morkan. He's going to move east. Switch to Corleth. He's going to move a couple. Now, this one being in the middle of a forest, people of the Fae can move through forests faster. I'm hoping that means that there is going to be more Fae there, because Korth the Fae is supposed to be able to recruit Fae people. So if we find a citadel full of Fae people, we may be able to get some troops for him. We're going to fight these wolves. He slayed them. He's bold. His fear does nothing to him. Can he make it to the citadel in time? Yes. We're in. Just in time. Let's just get everybody else there. Now he should make it there handedly, because see, it's still daytime for him, so he's got time to recruit and still do other things. To the south, there's another tower. I don't think we want to deal with that. Oh, see, and he can recruit men here, so we're going to recruit the Lord. Here's one more man for our fight. And we're going to change back to Corlith and let him also recruit up an army. He's utterly bold. So, 400 warriors of the Fae, which tells us they're of the Fae. Morgan commands no warriors because he can't. Corlith commands 100 warriors but no riders. His warriors are utterly tired. How are they so tired? They've been sitting here the whole time. Oh well. And he's got 1,000 warriors and 400 riders. We are going to strip this thing bare, though. Slightly tired. Everyone's going to rest here eventually, but recruit more men. Recruit men. We're going to just recruit as many men as we can here. We'll see if he ends up... Yep, okay, he's cleaned him out. Seek. Sword of the Wolf Slayer. Don't tell me he took that sword from, what's his name? Oh, well. Let's make sure that Morgan still has his sword. No, he still has the Sword of the Wolf Slayer. Strange. Well, we've lost our Sword of the Dragon Slaying. Can you seek anything here? Oh, found the Sword of the Dragon Slayer. Alright, they switched hands for some reason. We're going to have everybody look to the north, because that is where our next citadel is going to be. I almost wonder if now that we have two guys with armies here, we might want to move the other guys. Skirt them around the forest a little bit, although they're already a little too far into it, I think. Where's Dawn? Looking east. If we have him look north. We could have him go into this fortress. I think you find solace for the evening if you go into these fortresses. You can rest in them. If you seek, I believe. So he's going to seek. He found a sword. I don't know. Maybe it's only villages you can rest in. Where are you going to look? You're going to look to the northeast. Plains of Targ. That is where I expect him to be. So he's going to walk around these dunes. If we go to this direction, we're kind of spreading out our guys a little bit here, but I think we should consolidate them again next turn. Where's Shimrel? He's looking east. We're going to have him head straight north. He should meet up with his buddy if he does that. If he can make 3 moves. Now he's traveling through more forest this way, though, so... No, just enough turns. We have Dawn. No, not Dawn. I meant we have Degram. He's looking north. We'll have him head off in this direction too. There's a monolith up ahead. Maybe we can use that as our rallying point. Do you know what? He should be able to take out these little jerks. He slew them. He's slightly afraid. Don't be afraid. He slew them. There is that village up there too, actually. Perhaps that's where we will... Well, there's a keep there too. No, but the village beckons to us, saying, hey, what's up? I want northwest, though. That's the village I'm looking for. Can he make it there in time? He can. There's horses in this village. I'm gonna seek. He's found shelter. Oh no, the horses are next to the village and is refreshed. So we're going to send everyone to this village. We're going to rest up in this village, and we are going to move from there directly north to a citadel. Is that everybody's turns? No, we have still our wizard to go here. And he can see the citadel up ahead. Oh no, they caught up with him. Alright, he's looking northeast. Where exactly is he? He's in the mountains. Oh, that's not good that they are there. We're going to look directly north. North is dragons. Northeast is armies. East is dragons. What about northwest? We can skirt around them a little bit here. Dragons. All right. What about... Okay. Ah, very good. Okay, we're getting out of here. Those are actual armies. They're on foot, though. East. Dragons. Northeast. Yes. Come on, we can make it there. No, they're surrounded and we're freaking stuck. Oh, no. Okay, so if we manage to... And there are items that let you go again. Oh boy, I do not think he is going to survive the next turn, but we'll see what happens. If we had had a little bit of a more straight run to this citadel, we could have gotten in it. 7 days have passed since the War of Solus has begun. I don't have high hopes for our wizard friend. I think that citadel is surrounded. We maybe should have just retreated to that tower and held it out in there. But, you know, it was worth a try. We are going to be able to recruit at least one more guy before we're stuck kind of trying to sneak up north and grab the crown. Now, if we can get to the crown, I know what lake you can throw it into. Oh, there are bloody swords of battle bringing death all over the place. We're going to seek dawn.